Welcome back, everybody, to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing just great, hanging out, playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, please hit that like button. So today, I've been doing a little bit of stuff, gathering credits, and by that I mean trading stuff back and forth. For a while, I could come up here and get Alpha Virus. This was selling for 9,000 and change, and I could sell it for almost 11,000 on the planet. Back at one of the facilities next to the sanctuary. And then I also mined up the magnesium and have been occasionally selling as much magnesium as I can in powder form. Selling magnesium powder. Right, 258 I can sell to here. And ooh, you'll buy a lot of it. Hold on, you'll buy. All right, 436 of it. And I was also buying things on the planet and going back and forth from the sanctuary to I can't remember what it's called, the waste processing or something like that, and taking toxic waste. Oddly enough, I was taking toxic waste from the sanctuary to the waste processing and making a profit that way. Also, there's a couple of traders within the waste processing that you can take spare parts and something else, spare parts and fertilizer from one to the other, just within the same room. In fact, you don't make a whole lot. You make maybe 5 to 6 credits per each, but it's still something. And then I was doing the same thing, selling boosts inside the sanctuary, buying from one vendor, selling to one across the room. But altogether, I made even more than this, but I've been spending some money. I went ahead and I got the medium scout armor, decked it out with multi-boosts, and you can't see it in here, but if we look in an armor locker, you'll see that my food value is at it's at 0.5, which ironically is lower than I tested with the Survival 3 augment. And so right now I'm actually gaining food. But in order for that to happen, you have to be in this armor. And you notice it only has a total of 195 armor right now, even with the multi-boosts in it. And yeah, it reduces it to 0.5 food value. So yeah, it depends. If I run a lot, I'll of course lose food, and then I'll gain it and lose it and whatnot. But the more I sit still, like in a cockpit, I actually gain food. So that's an interesting thing. I may end up modifying the maybe I don't know if I'll modify the augment or if I'll modify this armor or what exactly I should do to mitigate that. I might not do anything because, you know, it is a science fiction thing, so maybe with all this you can be completely self-sustaining. But I went down as far as almost down to 800 food. Started at 820 when I got on today, and it went down to like 80 something. But then the more I sat in here doing nothing, going back and forth, the higher it will go. Slowly, very slowly. So if you actually use a lot of stamina, it will eventually get to the point where you'll start getting hungry and whatnot. But if you're just sitting around doing trading or whatnot, this is what happens. So you can't. So I've proven, at least to myself, that you can make some money doing trading, even with the way I have it set at the moment. Not a whole lot, you know. As you can see, I'm only at 406,000, and I've been spending at or more than that, you know, occasionally doing things like buying fuel, buying oxygen. So it's not, you know, it's not super good, especially if I were to try to top off on something like Pentaxid. Looking at the Pentaxid cost, I don't have a fuel tank, so you can't see the price per unit or whatnot, but vessel not damaged, that's good. I've got enough ammunition. But I've been considering going down to the planet and trying to get that oh, I don't see it on there because I had to redo all of my things. Let me get myself headed over to my base. Looking at the registry for Riata, I'm looking for, now there are 2 of them on here, and I'm gonna have to compare them. I can find them. The junk Rhino freighters. There's one, and the other one is here. I don't think this is the one I want. I think this one up here is the one because it's close-ish to salvage yards between 2 and 3. So I think that's the one that I want to repair, but I can use the other one for parts. So I haven't gone to the solar farm yet, because I'm not running out of food or anything, and food's not that big of a deal now that I have have this going on. So I'm thinking I may replace everything in there with Pentaxid, and start a Pentaxid farm. If I'm going to do that, however, I am probably going to just want to wait until I can learn this, which will cost a lot of points, but it does provide a lot of yield of Pentaxid. I'll be getting 9 per with my harvester. So we can see it's going to require some Arrestrum gel, but I think it'll be worth it. Premium pellets, Arrestrum gel. Unfortunately, you can't grow Promethium, but that is intentional, of course. Ooh, I'm missing a block on the outside of my station there. Okay. So we're back here. And I have gone ahead and got some stuff built up for us to repair the Rhino freighters. And one thing I'm thinking about is, in addition to the Rhino freighter as a hauling freighter vessel, I might want to get a warp-capable small vessel for going around within a system, because small vessels, as you can see, and I believe I've mentioned this before, the short-range warp drive uses 0.5 pentaxid per AU, as opposed to the larger warp drives, which use 1 pentaxid per AU. So we would use half the amount of pentaxid going inside the system. And so I'm thinking that I should either build or salvage a warp-capable small vessel that can take me around to do the scout missions. Now, the Rhino freighter can actually be equipped with a small vessel warp drive. And so I'm thinking, if I salvage the Rhino freighter, I could probably upgrade it to tier 4. I built these two. I had to buy one of the matrices for it, the optronic matrices, but I already have the other optronic matrix, and we already have I can't find it here, I don't think, because it's gonna be on the capital vessel, which I've still got parked out here. I've been slowly repairing the station as I get iron ingots. But let's see, DM transport small parts. We've got 2 tier 4 extenders there. Let me go ahead and throw these onto the jump dart, and I'll do the same from here, because I think we're going to want to repair the Rhino freighter on the planet, and then call the current small vessel we have back up here. So let's get some generators. It's already got some RCSs. I'll put a few more in there. I'm going to need at least one of those. Eventually, I'll get 2 of those going. Minigun turrets for light defense. I'll take some of those. I'll take that. We're going to want to be able to... See, I could make more of these, or I could just wait and come back to the station to make more. I want homing rocket launchers rather than the regular rocket launchers, because I'm only going to have 2 directional weapons, and so I'm going to want those to be able to take those. I'm going to want those to be able to seek for drones, because I'm not going to be taking it up against whatchamacallit, up against any not going to be taking it up against any bases or anything, just, you know, defending itself against drones. I'll take a detector, although I think it may already have one. I know it's already got ammo boxes. It's already got fuel tanks and a little bit of fuel. I should take some extra fuel just in case. I think that's all I'm going to need at the moment. Everything else I think we can find planet side. So let's go ahead. Oh, I am going to need to retrieve at least a claim core from over here. I'll take 2 just so that I can possibly have one in the Rhino that we're repairing and one in the other Rhino. Let's look on my player, on my person. So I'm gonna need ammunition. What did I do with the rest of my ammunition? Put it in here, didn't I? Player. Alright, I'm not going to need all of this. So let's even the weapons. I'll keep the scout rifle. I'll put the heavy sniper and the minigun back. So I can use this at long range. I can use this at medium range and that at close range. Okay. I'm not going to need nearly as many drill charges. I'm going to leave some of them in here. Really, I should just... that. I'm going to leave that here. Taking the scout rifle. I don't have a lot of scout rounds. And we're not taking the sniper, so I can put that in there as well. I might be inclined to make more scout rounds, or buy more scout rounds. It's probably going to be easier to purchase them. So let me head over to the junkyard station, see if I can purchase some scout ammo just in case I need it. And I'll be back once we get onto the surface of the planet. Alright, we just entered the atmosphere and I'm heading over to our first Rhino freighter. As I mentioned before, this is between marker 1 and 2. The 1 or 2 and 3 actually. Markers 2 and 3, those are the junk, the trade, what do you call them? Junkyards. The ISI junkyards. And I actually stopped by here on the way from one to the other last time I came through just to double check everything going on with the freighter. I'm trying to remember. I think that... Alright, these are the down-facing ones. The only ones that it's really missing, I believe, are the upthrust. Let's see. Player, junk dart. I brought my cores. I swore I... Or did I move them to the wrong container? I probably moved them to the wrong container and wasn't paying attention. That's what I tend to do a lot. So anyway, I don't have my cores at the moment, but as you can see, we've already got some oxygen tanks. We've got some RCSs. I think this whole wall is supposed to be them. And then up here, I'm not sure what we are supposed to have up along the top center. But the warp drive can go right in here in this space. Let me... Alright, so... Oh, come on. Oh, really? Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that space there, and of course 3 across, like that, and then you'd see it on part of this here. Not entirely sure if I had this thing filled up. I think I did. I think I had... I don't know. I don't remember what all I had in here. So we're just gonna have to wing it. That's supposed to be another fuel tank. That's another fuel tank. Along this wall, somewhere in here, I had a warp and taxid tank. Get out here. Leave my ship alone. Back here. Ooh, I already have one in there. which means I can go ahead and put the other one in. Like so. And we've got our rear thrust. I believe the pentaxid tank was in here, along with a fuel tank on the other side. I don't know what was in the middle there. Oh, shield generator, I believe, is in the middle there. I do know we are going to need to get this to tier 4. So, if I'm not mistaken, these go in the corners there, and there. So it would be here, 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 and there is where those would go. I've got more RCSs, so I'll just put one there to mirror. And I will come back into this area and add more if we need to. We've got a enclosed thruster M there. I'm not sure about these, if I need to go ahead and put them on or not. The generators now, I believe this was generators. Maybe that's what goes along up there. I think that at the very least, that's a good place to put them. So we can put the generators like that. And then we can put something up and down that direction. I might put the warp fuel tank inside. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Maybe the rest of these are supposed to be repository extensions to extend the repository of this part. Let's see. This module here is connected to this repository, which is only 27,000. This repository in the front is 96, but this one's not messed up. And then back here we've got 30,000 and 15,000. The large thruster can go there. I think I'm trying to remember what went here, if anything, because there aren't any showing on each side. All right, these down here are definitely side thrusters, so I can go ahead and mirror those like that. And I think all those up there, I think it's supposed to be those medium. I think one of them is, no, those are medium ups. Or are they? No, they're not medium ups, they're small ups. Yes, okay. So, then yeah, those are small thrusters on the sides there. Okay. And I know those are medium. Yes. So I can do this like that. And then I can get a couple more mediums for up there. These are also small thrusters. Oh, that's right. I'm taking them apart for parts, not the whole blocks. That's my fault. I forgot. I don't have a core in there. Listen, listen. I told your friend, stay away from my ship. All right. I'm gonna go get the claim cores and be back because I'm screwing this up. When I come back, I think I'm gonna come back down to the other Rhino freighter and see if I can get it attached and pull it over to this one to see if I can use its parts. All right, we are coming back down, and I got the claim cores, and I got a few other things that I can trade at the trade station. I can sell those now that I can make multi-tools. Same with these, and I already sold all the repair tools, or a lot of them. I can sell these at Bertram's. So we're on our way over to the Rhino freighter, and this one is down here rather than the one that we're going to be repairing, which is up here. The one we're going to be repairing is up here somewhere. I may not be able to see it because I did at one point have a clean core on it. But in any case, we're heading to this one down here, and I'll see you when we get over there. All right, so we're coming upon this Rhino freighter now, and it is just barely outside of Xerax territory. As you can see, the junkyard defenses over there. Not sure why it's showing that one. Okay, that one's the question. Okay, so let's see if we can get this to attach to here. So we've got this. Let's go ahead and slap a claim core on in here. I'm just going to put it right there. And then this should be able to go right there. Main engine. See if we can get this. Yep, I'm at 0 CPU on it. What I was afraid of, we're gonna have to put it like here. it back underneath it. Come on. I know you can do it. No. Let's just start doing this and see if we can lower your CPU a little bit. That's not going to matter. These are going to matter. Just need to get it down enough so that that's not 0. Didn't happen to bring my other CPU extender, did you? Did I? No. Maybe I can just pull all the devices off and not have to worry. Let's go ahead and then let's do the same with fuel. There we go. Got it to 3% and it connected. Now, can this pull it? It does not look like it. Okay, so we're just gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to force undock it. There we go. Which is fine. Let's see, what all else does this have? What? Hold on. Ah, crap. Let's connect to this one. And just put all this in here. Alright, that's everything from that. Okay. Alright, so I've got all the thrusters in here. What all can the dart here? Good amount of stuff. What if I add more to dart? Right. Um, Now you are going over, but can you carry all the stuff now? Yes. Okay, so that's everything. Are there any other devices I want? Not really. Right. That, and should be able to fly somewhat Yeah, we can fly all right. And the Rhino freighter is over this direction. Now, if I do this, hey, not very nice. I don't even know what I lost. I lost something. 67. Alright, we can fly at full 70 now. See, what did I lose? I probably just some steel blocks somewhere. I know I took a couple of hits. I saw them. Alright, there's one steel block that's missing. Windshield's cracked a bit. But, okay, there's another steel block that's missing. So it's just a couple of steel blocks that got knocked out. Not bad. Not bad. If I didn't have this armored cockpit, I would have been screwed. Yeah, you see all the blinking shadows on here? That tends to happen after a while, and I don't know why. But if I log out and back in, it tends to fix it. So I think once we get to the Rhino freighter, I'm going to log out and back in. Alright, we're back over here. I logged out and back in for the thing, and you leave my thing alone. All these things just coming around, coming around. Yeah, that's right. You want to stay away. Okay. So now I can actually put this flame core in here. And I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to replace it with a real core eventually, of course. But now, I may put fuel tank there. Maybe in there as well. I don't know. Right now, my main goal is to get this off the ground and going where we need to. So, let's take a look, see what we got, group everything. Up, down. Whoa! Hey! What did I tell you? Don't do that! Okay, so those are repository extensions, so I'm going to want to replace these with repository extensions. What I'm going to do, I'm going to repair up all the ones that need to be repaired. Okay, and I got a few steel plates. Okay. because on the other side over here, these are all, well, all right, those are steel plates in the middle because those are separating that repository. Fine. And those are steel plates on the outside. But these here are all repositories, as are those, and probably the ones on the outside all along here. Yeah, those are all repositories. Even the corner ones probably. Yep. So we're gonna want to that and start that. And as we empty this out, we can actually go ahead and take some of them off. Okay. Really? Someone coming over here? Really? Really? You want this? You don't want this. Thank you. Alright, so repository extend there. There. Not here. That one is empty on this side. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to put there. Okay. I can actually take these off. I don't need those. And let's rotate this that way so I can just go up and down like that. Okay. Now that we don't have any front thrust, that's what goes in here. And those are going to need to be these. That goes there. And there. Do we have another headlight? We do. Headlight goes there. These are fixed weapons ports. These are where turrets are intended to go. All right. Okay. Now we just need up thrusters. Eventually, I'm going to replace them all with the descent thrusters, probably. All the up and down. For now, we'll put 2 descent thrusters in there and there. That's a small thruster. I don't think any of the down thrusters are small. So let's see. 2 forward, 2 back. Got a whole bunch of down thrust. Some are going to be keyed to signals. All right, those are heavy load. All these should be main engine. All right, and the heavy load ones are Okay. Heavy load. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other one goes here like that. Heavy load. Okay. And we're just under 30,000, which is good. It's still under tier 3 value. I think the only thrusters we're missing are a couple of up thrust. We're missing 2 here and 3 back there. I think the rest of the thruster areas are filled. Let's see what... Alright, so with this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas, and just these back 2 are being used with these. So we've got 1, 2, 3 to fill up. Yeah, that's a shield 3x2x1 area right there, and then we've got pentaxid and regular fuel that'll go on either side. That's good to know. Now, defensive turrets. We're going to start by putting 2 in the back and 2 in the front. Like that. And then we can attach 1 more up here if we need to. And then the forward ones, what I'm probably going to end up doing, I might end up putting a homing rocket back here and then drill turrets up here, depending, and converting one of these cargo areas to a harvest repository. All right, now let's see. This front one is 29,000 now. We could convert this whole bottom section into... Hold on, do you have a Wi-Fi? We need to make sure you have one. You do not. Okay, so we need a Wi-Fi, and I don't have a place for one. You don't have a detector either. I'll go ahead and put the detector in. That can go in here. I can probably put the Wi-Fi there. Maybe another RCS there. Or I can actually equip it with GTDs, which would actually improve its maneuverability a lot more than just an RCS. That's a good idea. But I think for now... Okay. Got some oxygen with you. I'm going to want to put more oxygen tanks. That's for sure. Let me do that here and there. So I've got additional oxygen there. Your fuel, I can go ahead and put that in you. I'm going to hold off on putting those in. I want to see how functional it is as it is right now. Let's see. This can go down to 4,000. I can actually probably move some of that over here to the Rhino. Let's put it in. I'm going to have to label these with their sizes once I get it fixed. All right, we'll move everything over. We'll put those over to here. One of the ammo repositories, we will put 2,000 in, and the other ammo repository, we'll put another 2,000 in. Let's move this back over. And then all those. Rest of this can stay in here. And I should be able to disassemble this into itself. Okay, very good. Now, you should be able to park okay. All right. Let's go through the thrusters, main engines. All of these will be main engines. The back ones will be main engines. Okay. Then these will be heavy load thrusters. These I already have. And then the forward ones will obviously be main engines. RCSs. Some are main engines, some are heavy load. Okay. And then fence turrets. All right. Everything should be good. Main engines on. Rhino freighter is taking off. And while it can't move very fast, hauling all this, it can ascend. Let's go with heavy thrust. And then once we get into space, let's see how fast we can move forward. We may need to add additional forward thrust. But we can turn off heavy thrusters in space. Alright, so with this load, we can only move 18 meters per second. But once we get the GTDs online, and I plan on having a full complement of GTDs, alright, so we can go this way, and with our autopilot on, we actually go faster because of the pull of the planet's gravity. That reminds me, I am going to need to unlock these then. And I'll probably replace the one on my standard fighter with this. Let's see, CPU is 1500. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't think I need to. But on the Rhino freighter, I should. And once I have that online, the freighter should move a lot faster. It'll move a lot faster once we unload a lot of it too. But yeah, I'm gonna head on back over to our station, and I'll be back. All right, we're coming upon the station now. I've been drifting through space. We should be able to land right up here on the top with no real problem. I won't be able to dock because I already have a ship docked to me. But I should be able to land and then undock the scow. Okay. You out over here. Then you. Very good. All right. Might have to take this by a station and get it repaired once I get all the blocks in place. I may also want to change this because this cockpit is an older version. It's one that you can use. Let me pull transport. Oh! And transport one's gone. Transport one, SV parts, cockpit. Um, so the cockpit that's there is this, and that was replaced with this one, I think. But there's not really a one-to-one precise transfer. Yeah, because this one is, maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one is this one. That one is that one. So this one has to be this one that I could replace it with and then upgrade it. But I liked the curve on it. That's why I kept it like that, because the ship that this was modeled after, the Rhino freighter from Freelancer, had a curved cockpit like that. And I'm not sure if I want to switch to this updated cockpit yet. If we have a problem, if this one gets destroyed and I have to repair it, I'll replace it with the other one. But if not, if we don't have much of a problem, I'll just leave it. Okay. Now that we are here, let me do this. Alright, that way I can come up and down from here and just start working right in with this. They're not fully flat. Now you. Alright, now I can just come up and down. Okay. Let's take that and replace you with an actual core. Okay, and core tier 1. Wi-Fi. Alright. Should make one of each to go into it. Let me... You know what I think I ought to do? I will make... Let me do this. Alright. Alright. All the way around to here. We'll pull you into the hangar. Obviously, the Rhino freighter won't fit in this hangar. Alright. What we can do... Alright, so... An RCS torque is 100 kilonewton meters, I guess, KNM. And that is 75 KNM. So that's 175 KNM that I pulled out. plus some thrust, but I'm going to add back more thrust once I get it upgraded. That is 1 point, or let's see, what's the torque? 300 K&N. So not quite twice the torque if I just put one advanced graviton drive on there. So I'm going to have it make another. Why is it taking so long? Is it just, yeah, it's just start. Okay. I'm going to put this in there, save some. All right, we got one. And then I will have it make a second one of those. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to have that make one of those, which should work for one of those. So this is for this. The one that's in there now is going to be for that. And then this one that it's making is going to be for the second one of these. So we've got those going. Still not using enough power to overwhelm our batteries. So yeah, we're good with that. Even with all those cranking out these continuously. So we're gonna end up putting, let me, again, I need to finish repairing the station's blocks and then move that over. I think that's going to be my next major goal. Being transport one small. This I'm going to put on here in the back here where the RCS was, so that I can get its CPU from 6,000 to 15,000, so that the current 5,192 plus the additional 1,500 won't be that big of a deal. I could use compressors instead. I could use like one of those instead, but I already have the tier 1, so I might as well use it. If I need to replace it eventually and put a tier 1 in something else, I might do with these. Now, descent and lift thrust, I'll go ahead and learn those. I'm going to want to put those on the top of the freighter. And I'm considering going ahead and learning this. But I don't know if we'll have enough Zascosium to utilize it well. Paired orbital station input. We've got 138. We'll see what it's like after we get these other things completed. Now, output, I'm gonna go and grab this core. We're gonna go ahead. Whoa, what the heck? Hello. Yup, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. Yeah, I'll put this here. And we can put the GTDs there, there, and there. Then we'll put the Wi-Fi over here, like so. Okay, this is weird. It used the one from the output output for that rather than... That's weird. That means we're going to have to copy this. Let's go ahead and grab that. And this one. Looks like I already had a Wi-Fi. So it's making 2 of those. I'm going to use that to make the other one of these to make the other one of those. We're out of nanotubes. Interesting. Okay. I should be able to go ahead and equip these. So we'll put this here, there, and then the red one will be up there. And I may fill this bottom part with repository extension, because those generate more torque and thrust. So now we should have good thrust. Unlimited, unlimited lift is what it has. So 20 back, down is 17, because it has to lift the ship, even though it's actually got less thrust. All right, power on with just the main engine. All right, and then with heavy thrust, increases that. I am going to need more generators. Oh yeah, main engine's on. If they're off, it puts lights out. I like that. All right, so do I have additional generators, or am I gonna have to make them? Looks like I'm gonna have to make them. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the very least. I may put generators down here as well. Let's turn it off. Okay. Let's check what's going on in engineering. You're making the first one of those. I'm going to have you output into the output. And I'll just have you make 10 of those. Once you finish this, you should use that to make the second. And we should have more than enough stuff to do so. So that's good. I don't think I need to put those on the freighter. I may make a operational base, sort of like a mobile scout shuttle that has those on it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the first one in here when it gets completed. Just so I don't have to worry about that. And I need that. Let's look at this. You're not really that close to being done, are you? Oh, you are. Alright. So we can put this in here, and then that, and then that. You are within your CPU, and we just increased your thrusts and everything so that you should be able to maneuver and do things better. Alright, let's go. Actually, I should have some steel blocks that I can just go ahead and repair. That's not even the right one. Copy this side. And then that, and there we go. Now I should be able to go get this repaired. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Meow. And it stops a lot faster. It doesn't have a faster max speed, but its maneuverability and its stopping power and acceleration speed are much improved. All right, got it saved up, got the template saved. And I can definitely tell the difference in the side-to-side maneuverability. Oh, yeah. All right, let's head back and finish up that Rhino. All right, we're back over here. Output. Not done outputting yet, huh? Devices, access. Are you almost done, or are you lying to me? Lying to me. Okay, so once we get that in, let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna put right, and then I think should do that. Let me do this. I know we won't be able to access it manually, but put that in there. All right, let's go ahead and label the boxes that we have. So this is storage repository 4793. SU. All right, 4793 SU. This one is 9699. This one is 15707. And this one is 3852. Now, this one is currently 29, but it's going to have at the minimum 9 more blocks. And I may add repository extensions down there. And if I add one back there, and then that would fill in the rest here. And if I wouldn't put one here, that needs to be a device of some kind. So let's see. Junk dart. Put this here, that should connect to that repository extension. And if I put them down here, it'll connect to the ones on the sides and ooh, the ones I want anyway. Make them full blocks. So that should do like that. But up here, let me do this. I will put the detect there, and then this repository extension should connect to the back wall there. Now we've got just room left in here for the last GTD and the warp drive. Are you completed? You are. So we'll put you there. That. Now we've just got room in here to put the warp drive, and then let's see, main constructor. The warp drive that I want to do is this one, the mid-range warp drive. We need more power coils. To get power coils, we're going to either need to buy them, which is possible, I could do that, or salvage a bunch of stuff. And since we're kind of running low on time, I think I'm going to do the rest of that off camera. I'm pretty much going to finish up the Rhino off camera, get the warp drive installed, and seal it up. I'm going to go ahead and get this back part done. For now, I'm just going to build... I'm going to try to build one of these, unless I can find one that has a full-on SV shield generator, which is possible, but is rare. So I'll probably just build the improvised one for now. How many points is the improvised one to learn? 10 points. That's not a big diversion. So I'll probably do that and equip it with an improvised shield generator. And then I'll go get it repaired up and everything. But I'm going to do all that off camera. So for now, I'm going to say I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.